Alright, today we are on the way to London to film something. We're going to Ealing Studios. I'm going with Rob and we're going to film a little sort of interview sort of thing about CF, which is going to be fun and exciting. But we've had a little bit of a drama this morning because the train I was going to get was cancelled and all the trains have been cancelled, so I'm having to drive to Aylesbury to jump on a train there. It's a little bit hectic. I think we're going to make the 9:45. We've got half an hour to get there, so I think we'll make that.
Of 09:32 service to London Marrow.
And a caramel lattes?
Medium caramel latte?
Medium, skinny one too. How are you feeling though?
Tired?
Tired? You're not nervous? I'm freaking out.
Down having a chat.
I'm just really worried. My mind's just going to go blank.
No,
I'm not going to think.
I'll help you out.
How are you going to help me out? You can't answer for me. Please head to waiting room E0. Production assistant called Tom, and he's very lovely. I feel a little bit more relaxed now. How are you feeling?
I feel really relaxed.
He feels really relaxed. Hello! Hey!
So the kind of rough format of this is I'm going to ask you guys some questions first, just so we have a bit of a record of who you are and how you know each other and all that stuff. And then I'll largely hand it over to you guys. I'm going to basically leave it over to you guys now. Kate, do you want to start with your first question?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a filmmaker. And today we have been interviewing people who live with CF and somebody close to them. So we've been having friends, partners, siblings coming in, talking about their experiences of living with CF. And yeah, it's been a very interesting day.
What made you decide to do this?
My oldest friend lives with CF, and so it's always been a part of my life. And we really have known each other all our lives because we were at nursery together, we went through school together, and I don't remember a time either without her or without knowing a little bit about CF at least.
Yeah.
But now that we're both mid-20s, our lives have become very different because we're interested in different things. But also I realised there must be so many things that she's gone through that I'm not aware of. And she has a very serious partner now, and he has been very present and really great. But it means that for her mates, there's a lot of things that we probably haven't experienced with her. And I thought, this has got to be happening to other people as well, where somebody they really care about is going through something. And it's a very particular condition where there's a fair amount of awareness about it, but maybe not a huge amount and maybe not in detail. And I thought there's got to be stories, and it would be great to tell them. And my experience of knowing people with CF is that they've had to get through so much that people don't normally, and it gives them a kind of determination and a forward thinkingness about life, and this kind of, I don't know, this pace of living which is almost a little bit accelerated. And I feel like the stories that they have to tell are going to be interesting, successful people, and I wanted to get those stories together and present an image of CF that is, informed and talking about the condition, but also is talking about what is possible. Yeah. And not to have a kind of, I don't know, a semi-sense of negativity, which sometimes information on the internet about CF lends to that. Yeah,
definitely. I was going to say, it's a very interesting concept. It's not just an interview, you know, tell me about yourself, how has CF affected your life sort of thing. It's a very interesting way of putting it.
I think I wanted to do that because, at least in my experience of kind of living near it, there's things that you know and you talk about definitely, but then there's going to be a lot of peripheral things that you probably don't talk about. And because of the chronic nature of it and the kind of no day off idea where people are going through this every single day, I feel even in close relationships, there are going to be points where somebody living with CF is suffering and not talking about it. And so therefore creating a kind of dialogue felt sensible to me. So having pairs of people who are willing to talk about it for me is quite an interesting idea of being able to explore that in a three-dimensional way. Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I don't know what your feeling is, but definitely my friend who lives with CF, she would not want like a sob story. She wouldn't want like a monologue about, poor me, this is how I feel. That's
what I was going to ask you actually. What's the sort of undertone that you're going with this documentary?
What I want the tone to be is, people live with CF, they get through it, they are now getting through it quite late into life. Like the tables are beginning to turn and it's exciting. And the possibilities now are so much more than even when we were young. And I want to show that it is not, it's an impactful disease, but it's not restrictive, full stop. Yes. There are friends that I have who live with CF who do all kinds of incredible things. And it doesn't detract from the fact that they suffer and they go through shit, but the people that I know them to be are socially confident, really kind of engaged with life and positive about life and focused and determined, and that's the kind of image of it that I wanted to
go for. And I really like that because I see a lot of videos that kind of make me feel a bit down and a bit sad.
If people see one thing about CF, I would rather that it be positive and informative, not naive, but at least positive, rather than it being kind of damning or sad. Because that's not, it's not that the experience of living with CF is untainted or not difficult, but it also isn't everything.
I was going to ask actually, how did you find me? Like,
I just came across your blog because I was looking on Twitter for people who are active in talking about CF. Right. Because the other thing is that when you were talking about not wanting to tell everyone that you live with CF, I was also aware that that's a thing. That people might not be ready to talk about it, might not want to talk about it publicly. They might be trying to live a life without telling people about it, and I didn't want to approach people and make them feel uncomfortable. So I was looking for people who talked about it actively on the internet. Right, I see. And through Twitter I found the link to your blog and started reading it, and I thought, I bet you've got cool stuff to say.
Did I? Did I do okay?
My God, of course, yeah. But the journey that you've had from not talking about it, actively not talking about it, to then talking about it on the internet,
very openly,
that's a real interesting journey to look at for sure.
Okay, well, thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
When can we?
Hopefully we'll have an edit of it within a couple of weeks, and then you can see what you think.
Brilliant. Oh, how exciting. Thank you, team. I think that went really well.
Smashed it, mate. Smashed it.
I was a little bit nervous to begin with.
Yeah.
But
I think it was just once you get over like the cameras and the lights, and that's just a bit strange. But once you get used to that, it's just like having a conversation.
It just kind of flowed a little bit. They were really nice guys as well.
Really nice guys.
Like, they just felt comfortable around them.
Yeah, like as soon as we met them, like you've just felt really comfortable talking to them, which then creates such a comfortable environment in the studio. And
that made it so much more easier. Yeah. So I was really nervous last night.
I think that's a sign of like a good production team. Yeah. Is creating that. You know, I'm talking bollocks. I don't know.
You don't know what you're on about. Anyway, let's go home.
go well?
Oh, very well. Funny story actually. I got my ticket out from the ticket machine. There was no like ticket booth or anyone around or anything.
I saw you fiddling.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got my ticket and then I tried getting through the barrier, but it just wouldn't open.
No, sorry.
You saw that as well?
I was on the other side.
I was like, what is happening? And I was like looking around, and I think there was someone behind me or something.
A couple of people turning up.
And I was like, oh God, what's happening? And I realised I was putting the receipt in. My parents do this thing every year where they put a load of Christmas lights on the house and decorations, and then invite everyone around to do a Christmas light turning on thing. So that's happening in about an hour, and I gotta go and help with that now. Everyone has now left. I really just want to say a massive thank you to everyone today, to Emma for asking me to be a part of this, because it's really opened my eyes to just how far I've come since March, really, since the beginning of March. So thank you, Emma. Thank you to all of her wonderful team, and I really look forward to seeing this video. Bye! The classic vlogger ending. Bye!